talking about cash backing, not a game.
Your enthusiasm. I've got a job for you if you're looking to keep busy. Here are the details.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Soul Talk, where we talk to our citizens and members of the community. I'm your host, fastcart FC, and I'm on time. Yes, I'm saying I'm on time. You know why. Yeah, today is July 20th, 2023. At least in North America, so. You know, other parts of the world it's July 21st, but hey, I try to be accurate wherever I can be, right? And then chat, I already see New Soul, USC Media, Hotface, Alex the Jude. And how's everybody doing? I'm doing well. I hope everybody else is doing well too. So yeah, don't have much today, this show-wise. So let me talk about what's going on in my week. Oh, the virtual Bar Citizen that we had Saturday was it was a hit, I would say. People seem to enjoy it. I was on Yacht Club. I was on Yacht Club yesterday. That was a hit. People seem to enjoy it. I got to go full on FC mode on Yacht Club yesterday. No one could hold me back. I got to say everything I wanted to. So yeah, I hope people enjoyed Yacht Club yesterday. So yeah, do people get a chance to see it? I'm enthusiastic. Yeah, I'm enthusiastic too. Yes, also, it was Amazon Prime Day last week. And hey, Captain Joan. And I didn't get much on Amazon Prime Day. I waited till this week. I was deciding to get a new fan because my old fan broke down last summer. You know, it's something wrong when you smell smoke coming from it. So that wasn't a good thing. I needed a new fan, and I got a new fan, and I got an air purifier too. I was going to get one of those Dyson ones, but that was too expensive, so I just went separate. And I saved a whole bunch of money, so hey, that's a good thing, right? Anyone else get anything for Amazon Prime Day? Let me know in chat. Other than that, I think I've been watching anime and playing my games. There's a new RSI hack thing today. Not the live service, but the launcher. So we'll talk about that in a bit. And I think that's about it for me. So I'm gonna do my thing, and then we can get on with the show. But before we do that, I just want to say this: we are doing a fundraiser for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. We're currently at 1322, and we're trying to reach our goal of 10,000 by October 22nd, 2023, CitizenCon weekend. So if you can donate, please do. If you already have donated, thank you for that. We love you for it. I'm not going to read the whole list, but we do have certain incentives milestone incentives for people to try to win once we hit certain tiers. Like at $2,000, we're giving away a UE Field Navy jacket and cap. Let me skip on. 3750, we're giving away a mixed prospector. 5,000, we're giving an air and space pack with LTI. And 7,000 to give away a banding measurement. And at 10K, if we can reach it, we're giving away an Endeavor Master Set. So please donate for a chance to win. Or just donate to help children out. Alright. So I'm gonna come back to here. And then I'm gonna do my thing, and then we can get on with the show. Okay. Right. So let me read the preamble here. I gotta get set up, find my thing there. So because of the trivia contest during the Virtual Ball Citizen, I realized I've been omitting shows and movies that have remakes in the past 20 years, because that's the mandate Griffin told me. If you want trivia or anything, it has to be within 20 years. So blame them for this oldie but goodie. So here we go, Homo. Hold on. Danger, Will Robinson. Okay, I guess everybody can guess that one, hopefully. But can you guess the year? I'm gonna drag folks down, see who we got. Austin Space, Captain Jones, the first one. See, he would have gotten the prize last time if we were hitting the Virtual Ball Citizen. So we're joined by Fifth Space, Cotton Space. How are you two doing? And Citizen Shenanigans, thank you for the subscription. 2 years, dang! Thank you for that. No, San Groper, there's a 2018 remake. 2018. I'm going with that. Netflix, remember? So, hey, yeah, did you say anything? Okay, yeah, I was just asking, how are you two doing?
Oh, we're doing ecstatically great. How about
Okay, I'm seeing a story behind that. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing so ecstatically great? What's going on in your life?
lovely day in the neighborhood? A lovely day in the neighborhood. Would you be kind? Would you be kind?
Are you sure that's Mr. Robinson's neighborhood?
Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Why not?
Yeah, this is how you answer the door in my neighborhood. Who is it?
There you go. All right.
I remember that. So yeah, Lost in Space. Oh, did you appreciate the little voice change I did on myself for that?
Yeah. Good job.
Thank you. Did you two get anything for Amazon Prime Day?
Oh boy, please.
Oh,
You know we did. We talked to you already about it.
Yeah, but we hadn't been on the show.
Oh boy. Why do you want to make me relive the discussion of spending money?
It's something we all know how to do, but very few of us do it well.
It's like eating that birthday cake that you see. Well, for me, I'm just saying, it's like eating that birthday cake, and you're like, yes, I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna get on that treadmill afterwards because I know I need to, and then you just eat it all, and you're like, you know what? That treadmill can wait a week later. So, hey, no
treadmill.
problem.
What treadmill? You think I got
There you
room
go.
for a treadmill? I barely had room for my air purifier. As big as that thing is, sitting in the corner over there.
I get you. I get
By the
you.
way, it is on now, but I have noise canceling, so hopefully people can't hear it.
No, we can't. I wish you canceled out fastcart too, though, but it's okay.
Oh, come on now. What was your favorite joke that I said last night in Yacht Club?
You know what though, FC? I'm going to be honest with you. I watched it, but as I was occupied too, I was, like I said, we've been working on the project, so I was listening to you. You said something though. I forget. I forget that. I know you.
I said so many things.
Yeah, you did. You said something about something, and then I know you were talking about something about wood and some other things. I don't know, dude. You just whatever.
Anyway, you saw me
Anyway,
look at the camera just now. That's one of my trigger words. You know that.
yeah, I know. And like I said, you said something about it, and yeah. Anyway, let's not rehash that.
All right, so let's get on with this show. And guns include, yes, the cart does take up a lot of real estate, but hey, what can you do? I mean, I have an apartment in Boston, so I don't have that much real estate.
You know.
All right, so let's get. Oh, well, first of all, I want to do this thing. We talked about it a bit already, but this. Oops, let me take that down. This past Saturday, we had a virtual ball citizen. A whole bunch of people showed up. 175 attendees from the July virtual ball citizen. Thanks to CID Daniel, Knight Rider, Galactica. I think that is Knight Rider, yeah. Toast and Xylo and RSI for donating STVs and EverClocked. That's right. People won an STV and a lucky one won an EverClocked. So yeah, congrats to them. And those are all most of the happy faces that you can see on there. And yes, it was fun getting together and everything. Have you two recovered from Saturday?
You know what? I enjoyed Saturday. Now, public service announcement for those who attended and for those who will attend the next one. Name that tune. If we be doing it again, please do your homework. Okay.
No. The real thing is make sure that you don't pull from stuff from the 1960s and 1950s. That's the real thing.
Hey, listen. Well, listen. We'll definitely have a lot more of newer things in there, as well as like I said, the older things. So
I mean,
don't just think
you have like a you could make a trivia.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong.
About, you can make a trivia round just from the MCU by itself.
Yeah, you know what? I tended to want to stay away from. I wanted to stay away from the MCU because
I mean, technically, it is fiction.
It is
not really science fiction, but it is fiction.
It's not science fiction to me so much. It's more like fantasy hero-ish kind of thing. Like science fiction is kind of like you said, Star Trek.
You do have Guardian of the Galaxy. You do have Captain Marvel. That's
I do have some Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some things, but I mean, usually like something like Thor. Thor is like
Thor's fantasy.
Thor's fantasy, right?
Yeah.
Thor's fantasy. Captain Marvel's going to be fantasy. Your Avengers are going to be fantasy. I mean, Iron Man can be. It's borderline. Right?
It's comic book. So let's do that. That's separate genre by itself.
Right.
All right. So yeah, that is the virtual ball citizen. Oh yeah, Pop, you're quiet. What do you think of the virtual ball citizen? You had fun?
Oh no, I had fun. I mean, Daniel made it. I mean, he made it fun. He was just on fire.
Yeah. Cleaning up.
Yeah.
Batting averaging was like over 500.
Just below 1,000.
Yeah. On fire. No, I enjoyed it. And as usual, Knight Rider, Toast. Who else did I speak with?
Galactica.
I wasn't in the room, Galactica.
Okay. I didn't see her. Yeah.
In that breakout room. Yeah, but no, we had a good time. We had a good time. Admiral Kusanagi did a great job. It was yeah, it was a
great.
really good time.
Before you get to Admiral, I would like to say I did point out again. I had to point out to Pops. You can see he's got 2 pictures in there.
No, I'm putting it out to him too.
Yeah, need
So
to
he's like-
eliminate two.
So-
Just need to eliminate 2 of them.
So I kind of got to make a joke about it because it's like he's kind of like a god in a way because he's got like this omnipresence because he's at 2 places at one time. You know what I mean?
And speaking of Admiral Kusanagi, hello Admiral Kusanagi, how are you doing?
What's up, Admiral?
Hey guys, I just wanted to say, Fist, Thor is not fantasy. It is that is a historically inaccurate film because Thor
You are
is based
correct.
off
You
of
are correct.
legend.
You are correct. I mean, Thor is. I know it's Viking legends, right?
It's a fiction, but it has a
Yeah.
subgenre of fiction.
Yeah, I get it, Admiral. Thank you for the correction. Appreciate it.
Okay, just check it.
I get it.
Oh Lord, let's get away from this before we get too far and down the rabbit hole of comic books. But yeah, so let's get to the sneak peek up next. So here we go, and click on that, and click on that, and yeah, so the sneak peek from Friday, peek into the future, the Mariah Fury LX. What do people think?
Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
Oh, I thought that was going to be the new Mariah cargo variant you were talking about.
I'm hoping for it. I'm hoping for it. What would be the name of that, Admiral Kusanagi?
I don't remember. I thought it was have to do with like some 1990s female singer. I think would be a good name. I think can't think of it on the top.
Oh,
of my
like
head.
who? Like who?
Jessica Simpson.
She 1990? Barely.
I think
No.
Late. That's probably early 2000s.
Right.
What do you think the name of a Chicago variant of that ship would be?
It would be the Mariah Carey.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That's a good name. That's a good name.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, you stepped us all into that one. Thank you. Admiral.
Now I know y'all are joking.
Hey, I gotta be honest too. His Mariah Carey for the Mariah cargo was like, I'm like, oh my god! And I think didn't you say Galactica like was surprised by that?
Yeah, Galactica loved that joke. I encouraged her to say it with John Crew. So
I
maybe.
I hope it comes out, man. We're gonna have to word it like so they don't have her like call up CIG.
Yeah, I mean, I won't take any royalties or anything. Just having a name like that and Star Citizen will be good enough for me. But yeah, so what do people think? The Fury LX, because the LX can mean deluxe, the LX can be luxury. I'm pretty sure it means deluxe in this case because that's too small to be luxury.
Well, yeah. Wait, because when you say luxury, I'm like, how is it luxury?
No, it's not. It won't be. It's luxury the same way the Aurora LX is luxury.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah, but the Aurora is just deluxe in this case.
Okay, got you. So what is LX? I mean, what do you get? What is it? How did you get? Would you get more missiles? What is it faster? More race? What?
People are expecting this to be the racing variant because there's the Razor LX too, and that's supposed to be a stealth, not stealth. What is it? What?
Well, I said, what is it? What do they say it is?
I have to look it up.
It's luxury. Razor LX is luxury.
It is. I don't know how. It's a single seater fighter, but okay.
It is supposed to be like a so the Razor LX, it says it's ideal for straight shot racing. Who needs weapons when you're leaving your competition in the dust? So it is a little bit oddly named in the luxury class, but maybe it's like I don't know, like a luxury racer. I mean, maybe Drake will come out with a racer. I don't know.
Yeah, you get a cup holder.
You probably maybe you get two.
I don't know how you turn that into a luxury vehicle, but maybe you get a cup holder with that one.
Yeah, Citizen could say fancy seat, because that's all the Aurora LN is. The LN, the LX had not fancy, but it had extra weapons, some weapons on it, and it had a fancy seat, a leather seat. So I mean, pure Corinthian leather. Is that what it's gonna have? Anyone remember that
Hey.
reference?
You went all the
What
way
is
back
that
to
from?
the Cordoba, Ricardo Montalbans,
Yeah, that's it.
the Cordoba commercial.
Yeah.
Wow, you went deep into the well on that one.
Yeah. Just
Mm.
Pat just said the bucket came back up empty when he brought it up.
Mm.
Oh, Griffin, I made him to slip up. He said, remember that the Mariah is not just about racing, it's about high performance. I got him just like I got Fist Face that time.
I will say that
No. You didn't catch me. You did not catch me. I caught myself.
Okay. You were like a tenth of a second from being caught.
I was right at the cliff. Ready to step off, and I said, "Whoop! Come on back, buddy." Yep.
All right. So yeah, the Mariah LX. I'm looking forward to it.
I need to look at the current version because I think it looks very smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like the metal of it looks very smooth. Like it would cut better into the wind and not fall out of the sky type of thing.
What?
I'm just trying to find like the Fury MX. I'm just trying to see the difference now because it does look a little, looks a little shinier. Looks a little bit more polished.
I mean, it's really hard to tell with that profile, that picture. I mean, it's on purpose, obviously. And Griffin said, I didn't get him because he's driving and I was voice to tech. Sure, Griffin, whatever you have to say. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm messing with you. No, but about the LX. Yeah, I mean, the MX is missile. The normal Fury is laser. I guess this one is going to be racing like the Razor LX. That's my best guess. As far as weapons go, I think it'll be a mix between laser and missiles.
Now you're making me look at the other one now. I don't know what the other one that I was talking about has.
Well, I mean, the MX has like 20 missiles on it.
Yeah, the Razor LX has two size 2 guns, and of course the Razor the Mirai has a lot more, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna. If it's gonna be more of a racer variant, like a high-end racer variant, I don't see it having missiles on.
Yeah, we already talked about that, Griffin. The Razor LX is not for racing. It's supposed to be luxury. Yeah, that's what Kuchnag was saying earlier. So, yeah, but I don't think this is going to be luxury. I think this is just going to be deluxe, like the Aurora LX or deluxe.
But that's the thing. Like if LX, so are we establishing what are we establishing that this is?
No, Griff says the Miss Razor LX is not for racing, but in its description, I'm reading it verbatim here, making it ideal for straight shot racing, end quote. And it says, but who needs weapons when you're leaving your competition in the dust? So I don't know. I mean, I know there's the blue racing one, but the Razor LX says that, right? Isn't there two?
I'm going to go ahead and just bring it up so we can all take a look at it because this is driving me crazy. Hold on. So let me see.
There's three. There's the racing one. There's 3 variants specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's 3 variants, but I'm trying to find the what do we call it? No. Hold on. Let me do it the hard way.
Yeah, the regular racer is the advanced racer. They call it the all-new Razor too, so maybe the other one is like an older variant, and they came out with the quote-unquote. This is the real.
I mean, it's new as in it hasn't come out yet. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm looking at the brochure here.
All right, so Razor. All right, so now, oops, I started wrong. Razor. There you go. All right, so let me put this into the correct tab, and then we can.
So Captain Jones says the LX is a racer, is the fastest of the 3. That's what I thought.
Yeah, but like the Miss Razor, the blue one, that is supposed to be like the high-end Razor.
But you are correct though, man. Stop. LX usually means luxury as a suffix when we see like in a real world, obviously.
In the real world, but this is the verse.
Yeah.
I think I think from reading this, it says that there was. Okay, he says cites on the dream of a missed ship taking the Murray Cup as a definitive way to establish the company's new direction. The result was the Daedalus. Although the Daedalus competed, Desmond was never able to see that dream of a championship come to fruition. Mist Engineers recently decided to resurrect the project, incorporating modern design sensitivities as well as new Xeon engine tech into the original hull plans and take another run at achieving Mist's unrealizing race aspirations. We are proud to unveil the new Mist Razor. So, I understand all the ships look the same. I'm just wondering if this is like more of like the updated version to compete as a racer.
See, my thing is though I'm looking at it, it's like, okay, as from what I'm reading, it is saying LX is the luxury. It says luxury underneath. It's focused luxury.
When you read it, it's like competition.
Right. It's luxury. So when I'm looking at the Mirai, right, what's going to be luxury in it? Is my question.
That's the question.
Right, that's the question.
Where is it? Luxury.
And with that, I think we should give Pop the final word on that, because we can beat this until it's already a
I said that from the beginning. And again, I said it from the beginning. What is going to be luxury in it?
I don't know. And this is the tweet that they sent out with the same quotation: "Peek into the future." So yeah, the Mirai LX.
Pop said a cup holder. I'm going to say seat warmers.
Okay.
Why, folks? Why? Every week I put up with that. Anyway, so up next we have
2-0.
Forgot to meet him. So yes, this is the Star Citizen Live Arena Reborn Part 3. Did anyone check out Star Citizen Live last week?
I caught bits and pieces of it.
Yes, we watched a bit of it. Yeah.
I mainly I watched the whole thing, but I watched it last week and I didn't take any notes. But I did watch a few bits of it tonight before the show, and I just wanted to skip toward the end, and because that they say the most popular question for last, and that is the Theater's Award. Anyone remember what they said about that?
I don't know. Actually, I don't.
Wait, say that one more time about Theater of War?
The Theater of War. Anyone remember what they said about Theater of War?
I don't.
No, I don't.
See, that's the part that I missed.
No, sure, okay. Well, maybe I can find it real quick.
Yeah, please do.
Hold on, let me pause this, bring it up in a different window, and then I can search for it in the track and the
Was it that they were saying that they weren't, like, I know folks were talking about Theaters of War was going away, but they were kind of
people were saying it was going away, but Sean Tracy said it's still here.
Right, that I did see. Okay, then if that's the case, then I did hear that part.
So while you look that up,
it's still here.
While you look that up, the LX the LX is a little faster than the Racer.
Right. So
but the cornering is a lot better. But what now?
I'm gonna minimize that and get to 108.29. Then we can check it out. Okay. All right, so here we go. Oops, unmuted it.
Like Star Citizen Arena Commander. That's the dream. Sean?
That's the dream. Yeah. Well, Theaters of War. That's one of them. But beyond Theaters of War, what I'd like to see is actually it's funny, similar to Duncan, Goliath mode. Goliath mode is like a 1v4, a 1v6, asymmetrical sort of gameplay, and again, it's kind of expected in theater scenarios that we do have asymmetrical gameplay. But yeah, something like a Goliath mode, I think, is really cool. Fun modes like that.
And then the last question is, of course, Theaters of War. It seems like a natural fit. The whole idea of it would make for an excellent, experimental mode. Are we doing it? What's the plan here?
Yes, for my heart. Oh my goodness. I need this. I need this for my soul. I need this to go to the experimental mode, the exact map, Crossroads of Crime, that we had been developing and continue to develop and kept in decent enough shape that it can be wrapped up and it can be shipped. So we want to get that done and get that into an experimental mode. We want to get it done.
Yeah, so that's basically, he said some more stuff, but that's basically the gist of it. But yeah, you want to get it done. So yeah, Theater of the War is still a thing.
All right.
And this is in relation to Arena Commander. So evidently, I mean, we can surmise or guess that they want to put Theater of the War inside Arena Commander, and not having the PU per se. But we'll have to see about that. Any thoughts?
I mean, we had a discussion on.
We'll pop your low a little bit though. I don't know if your mic is away or.
Okay. We had a discussion a little while back on a topic that Griff brought up. I think it was from Reddit or one of the sources. And the gist of the post was a stable place for people to go and kind of do things. I mean, I know this is not diverse. I mean, there's no cargo, but I'm kind of hoping it kind of bridges a little bit of that part of that discussion, part of that gap, maybe a place where people can go. Obviously, you're not going to get a crime stat. That's probably, if you go in there in the fight, but if you're going to have, verse out in the verse fighting plus land FPS, both FPS together, I would hope that would satisfy some of the people that, have all, maybe there won't be 30Ks because it's not such a huge area. So maybe it'll be a little bit more stable. That,
I think for
An
me,
instigator, thank you for the subscription for 19 months. Appreciate it. And I didn't forget, but thank you for that subscription. Subscribe. Oh yeah.
what I was gonna say was that I think for me, like when I look at Toe, I look at Toe as liking to Battlefield, not Call of Duty, Battlefield, because Battlefield basically has from I haven't played the latest one, but from the last one that I've played, I can't remember exactly. It was like Battlefield 3 or something like that. You basically, it's exactly what it says. You're on a battlefield and you have tanks, you have jets, fighter jets, you have obviously infantry. So that's what I kind of see Toe as, and being that it will be on I don't know how big how big the map will be, if it will be planet size.
Yeah, I mean, I could imagine it not being listed on some place like Orison or some place limited, or maybe a ship or something. But yeah, I would do planet wide, but who knows?
But the one thing that I do see about it, that it will be a practice ground for orgs.
Yeah, it will be.
It will definitely be a practice ground. So, I mean, I think it's good.
As far as I know, Theater of the War comprised of space battles, land battles, and air battles. Correct?
Yeah, I will agree. Now,
So,
but you know what? That would be kind of cool because you know what? That's kind of fun though. Like in the game we used to play Revolution Online, where folks used to declare war on each other. So if folks wanted to say, okay, well, look, instead of us going in the actual verse and live, right, where we could potentially, obviously ruin each other's stuff or, die and kill off and lose our reputation, wherever that goes, right? We could declare war on each other on two orgs can declare war on each other and then go into Toe, right? And then hash it out, right? Live stream it, whatever.
I mean, okay. Before the game launched, yes, but afterwards,
I'm just saying, yeah, because I kind of see it happening, for something like that, maybe, sort of way that the damage isn't permanent, or
But you know what it would prevent though? That is a good idea. It would prevent stream sniping. If it's a closed instance, where two orgs, so you wouldn't have people come in and interfere. I mean, I know the Daymar rally, they have to have security and all of that. If they could do things like that, so you wouldn't have to have security where it'd be a closed event.
That's true.
Well, you can still stream snipe someone if you're playing Star Marine right now. I can look at and you're streaming. I can see like, oh, he's behind that corner.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's gonna
Oh,
prevent
you mean
me
like
from free
that?
snapping.
Well, yeah, yeah, you're
I
right.
think
But
it'll just change the way people will screen type instead of like preventing it altogether.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's a
Yeah,
delay.
and
But
but
I'll just add that before we get off this, I'll make sure that so like the past week and a half, 2 weeks, I've actually been
Mhm.
trying out new guns on my Gladius. And to do that, I have to go, down, and I have to like do these, put it on in the hangar before I get the hangar, then bring it out, then fly it away to someplace, see if I like it on a mission, then come back to the place, figure out another gun to put on it. And I think having, Star Marine and Arena Commander being able to just switch out guns between fights is way easier for people to understand like how the guns operate, to get like what their favorite is for what they're going to do. And I think it makes Star Citizen a lot easier to actually enjoy without having to kind of go through the rigmarole and figure it out. It would be a lot easier.
spending 30 minutes waiting for people to get their stuff together. Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, Northern Trooper, how you
That
doing?
too.
How are you, buddy?
hey, North.
So, you have any thoughts about the SCL?
Oh, I have a lot of thoughts.
Name one.
Here's my hot take. I think CIG is blowing a perfect opportunity to really lean into Arena Commander and package that as a standalone. They even confirmed that they could do it. If you look at from a business standpoint or the broad spectrum of games that are in now, Battlefield 2042 has fallen flat. There's only 5,000 people playing it. Call of Duty, I mean, there's nothing innovative out there. I was trying to look up PlanetSide to see what their charts are. Currently, there's only 1,000 players playing it right now. I think if they really put the resources into this, they could package this and sell, or not even sell, just do free to play and do the microtransactions like everybody else does on this planet Earth. And that would help develop, it would build anticipation for Squadron 42 and the PU. If they were to release that like this Christmas, it would probably be #1 on the charts. I mean, look at Battle Bits. There's nothing new about it. In fact, it's using old gameplay from like Battlefield 2, Battlefield 3. Just imagine basically PlanetSide 2, which is the different spin on it, and how many people would start playing that? Tens of thousands, if not hundreds. That's free marketing. And then you could, sell your skins, sell weapon skins, ship skins, whatever. There is an untapped well that they could easily lean in, and they're
I can't lie. I kind of cringe when you said microtransactions.
Yeah, I was just
I
wondering.
sorry,
Cringe.
we're
I was like,
macrotransactions over here.
I mean, you know they're going to do
what
it.
did you mean? What did you mean by micro?
like skins. I think you said skins, right?
Oh, skins. Well, that you could
Yeah.
get anywhere, not just for not just for that.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Yeah, a little clarification.
Somebody said, and it's took the words right out of my mouth about org training. We do org training for like security and protecting our mining ships, and it is a complete hell on earth to try get everybody together in the PU without 30Ks, desyncs, so on and so forth. Just having the ability for our org to go into a private lobby and do
Right.
FPS training, do combat ship training, multi-crew ship training. That'd be I can't wait for that, and especially with like lows like this right now where the PU is kind of stagnant.
Right.
You can
I
just
mean,
pop in any steam.
well, I mean, that's kind of what we did. Didn't we discuss something like that though, Fastcart, kind of on Paul's show, right? When
Yeah.
we discussed something where if you had a stable environment, like if they had a stable patch, and to the point where they kept that patch that way, and then you had another patch that was experimental, like Icarus, and they just continued to work on that patch until that patch became stable. Then you pushed it to the other patch, and I get what you're saying in that sense. But yeah, I mean, it definitely is a necessity, or let me say this, a demand for it.
It's
I'm
it's the
stammering.
prime opportunity right now to capitalize on it because I mean, name the last large FPS game that had innovation or some new spin on it. It's always been recycled for the last 7-8 years.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, yeah. I mean,
yeah, and with that, I think it's time to move on to the next one. But you talk about one. I had a thought when you were talking. We could use like theater of the war to set a beef between two orgs, like East Coast versus West Coast, stuff like that. That's
Okay,
something
Tupac.
early on.
No, you didn't. Never mind. Yeah, let's definitely move on.
We gonna have rapping in
Yeah,
the
right.
Oh God.
But I do want to play this part because I thought it was funny at the end of the SCL. So check this out.
Repair, and it just can't be used. So the team's going to return back and put some focus on that, and with the hope of returning as an experimental mode in the sometime future. I'm not going to say any period of time. We know better than that now, don't we, Sean?
Yeah, that was funny.
That was last week's SCL. And if you want a summary of that, check out the Numerfier's summary. It's 4 minutes or 3 minutes and 48 seconds, but it's 4 minutes long video. So yeah, check out the Numerfier if you want to have a more digest portion of that. All right, after that we have, this is something short and sweet. Star Atlas is coming soon. The new Star Atlas companion. Matter of fact, you'll see why I brought this up in a bit. But embarking in galactic adventure like you've never seen before, but our Star Atlas companion, prepare to explore the cosmos and lead your spaceship crew to victory and innovative moves to play game experience. With it, you'll be able to train your spaceship crew. Walk, run, and cycle to strengthen your crew. Help your crew achieve fitness levels and earn reward. Trade or deploy crew members in the game. So yeah, they're working on a Star Atlas app. It'll be available on the iOS and Android devices. And as I scroll down, you can see the demo that they had. So this is what they have in mind for it. You can the people that you can have in on your crew, I guess.
Okay, I kind of knew this was going to happen because I was trying to figure out how were they going to make up money somewhere after the big thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I get it. Mobile games are a big cash cow, bigger than Star Citizen, bigger than whatever you want to claim. Just go look up Genshin Impact. Just all you got to do.
Not just that, you can look up all the combat games they have on mobiles too. Yeah,
pretty much. I mean, I don't think Genshin Impact is number one, but it is up there.
It is up there.
It is up there. It might be a close two, maybe an incher out of number one. But anyway, but yeah, I kind of figured they were gonna go this way. I kind of figured that.
Yeah, and the reason why I brought this up is because let me put this in the screen real quick if I can just get the right thing. Here we go. So yes, back in November 2012, this is just after the Kickstarter, at 4.5 million, over 5 million stretch goal. One of the incentive was going to be a tablet companion application to check your inventory, commission, or to find mission and get galactic news feed. So that's what we're supposed to have, a tablet companion that does that. And then here you go, having Star Atlas with their own companion app, and they're going to do all that and more, according to them. So yeah. So people are still hoping and waiting for our companion app for Star Citizen, but it looks like Star Atlas may get there first, but we'll see.
Well, I mean, they have right now. I think it is best for them to do that. You know what I mean? For me, I'm just saying in my opinion. I think it is best for them to do that because obviously they don't really have something. I mean, they do have. Let me not say that they do have something you can go into and kind of walk around and drive a ship or load up your spawn your ship, fly around in some space boots.
You're never gonna let that go, are you?
Yeah, hey, it is what it is. But
An extended hanger.
yeah, basically, right. So for them to be able to have something for people to actually go and do, because I know they do have something that you can do right now as far as your players, like you can send your ship out and do certain things through their app or something like that through the website.
Yeah, well, it's not through the app; it's through the web browser.
The web browser, right.
It's a web browser app, basically. But instead of having it on the web browser, it'll be on your phone now.
So I can see this becoming something that, for right now, that they will, allow the game or whatever it is on a mobile device to do all of those interactions. Like you said, what does it say? Like trading and developing your people, your crew or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'm questioning when and if, I'm not knocking at it that it won't. When and if the game comes out, that it'll transfer over to the live game.
Yeah, I just find it amusing because everyone's hoping for a Star Citizen or CIG will develop some kind of API for people to have their information readily available on their phone, and Star Atlas is having a similar idea. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so up next we have, this is related to Star Citizen again, but this, TwitchCon has been announced. So did someone say TwitchCon Las Vegas? No one said TwitchCon Las Vegas, but here's what it says anyway. Are you ready for TwitchCon Las Vegas? It's October 20th to 22nd. If that date sounds familiar to you, it should, because that's the same weekend as CitizenCon. You can get together with the community for 3 days of games, cosplay, music, and more. Purchase a 3-day ticket or pick a day that works best for your 1-day ticket. And you won't want to miss the TwitchCon party at Area 15. Read more deets. Oh my God. I did not read that part before, so that caught me off guard. So yeah, 3-day ticket is $229. With a $100 add-on, it becomes $329. A 1-day ticket is $149. With a $100 add-on, is $249. And party pass add-on is $100. So in relation to CitizenCon, I can bring that up real here. So let me just click on this. So yes. The normal access is $199 and the VIP access is $299. So, compare and contrast. I think people who are more into Twitch than Star Citizen, if you're a streamer, will probably go to TwitchCon, but I think most of the dedicated Star Citizen streamers will probably skip TwitchCon and go to CitizenCon.
Yeah. I think you were talking about what Joe Run and you guys were talking about it last night, that folks that will go to TwitchCon that are streamers of Star Citizen, if they want to make money or generate, their fan base more, it's a good place to go to network.
Yeah.
It definitely is. If you're a streamer and really up and coming streamer, or even a long time streamer who wants to grow their fan base, that's basically what I kind of see what TwitchCon is.
Yeah, I'm basically, and it's 3 days instead of 2 days or 1 day. But go ahead, Pop.
No, I'm just wondering if the party pass, is that the after party?
I'm glad you asked that, Pops. So if you scroll down, you can see party details. What that entails is October 20th, Friday, October 20th, from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. That's only 4 hours. 8:15. The party pass add-on is $100. You can be added when you check out. Limited availability. So yes, it's a 4-hour party on Friday, October 20th. And that's what the party pass is.
So you get 3 drinks with that ticket, whether it be alcoholic or non-alcoholic.
Hopefully both.
Yeah.
I like the idea where they're they're saying, hey, there's a 1-day pass, like because you might have someone coming in town and they can only do 1 day. So I understand. It's just it's a different option. It's nice to have options for people, and I think to have a 1-day pass is a good idea.
But what's good to me is that the party pass is $100. It's $100 add-on, but it's only for 4 hours. That
4 hours? Well,
yeah.
I mean, okay, if you think about it, though. All right, so I mean, I like so let's say the party starts at what, like
7 p.m. to 11 p.m. That's what it
oh,
says.
7 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Yeah, that's 4 hours.
Well, you got to think though. That's that party. You know what I mean? The party's going to continue because it's Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yeah, but
That
still, that's
party
$100 for that party. So then you got to think about the other parties too. What they're
I
going
mean,
to charge.
it's going to be the hangover.
And Twitter said open bar or something. See, we don't know. I no clue.
Right.
You would hope so for $100, but I don't know.
See, you'll wake up with a missing tooth and a tiger in your bathroom.
And a monkey.
And a monkey, yeah.
And Mr. Chow jumping out at you.
Hopefully not. No, anything but that. But yeah, I mean, in relation to again, well, it's the same weekend at CitizenCon. It's cheaper without the party pass for 3 days versus 2 days, but the 1 day is $50 cheaper than 2 days for the compared to CitizenCon.
It's
So
not 2 days though. It's actually
no, the 1 day pass is $150. The 2 day pass for CitizenCon is $199. So yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's cheaper as in you don't pay as much, but it's 1 day versus 2 days.
So I guess you get to pick which day you want to go on a 1 day ticket because this is
I
Friday,
guess.
Saturday, or Sunday.
Yeah, I
I
guess,
get it.
yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, so that is TwitchCon, Las Vegas. I'm not going. I'll be going to CitizenCon. That's a whole other thing. I mean, can you imagine CitizenCon in Las Vegas? They would make no money because everyone would be saving the money for ships.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but speaking of
Folks would be going to the
CitizenCon,
gambling center to go get the money. So they can buy more shit.
or the ATM. Remember that Shula King video with the guy going to ATM? Anyway.
Lord.
Anyway, CitizenCon 2953 booth applications ending soon. So basically, the premise of this is from OFCIG. Applications for CitizenCon 2953 community booths are closing on July 31st. So if you want a booth at CitizenCon, be sure to apply before then or by then. So, why should you participate? Participating in this event can be a game changer for your org or community. It is a fantastic opportunity to network and connect with potential recruits, showcase what you and your friends are bringing to the verse, and gain visibility at the biggest citizen event yet. So they're saying that applications end soon. So citizens already have the application in. You haven't heard back. Well, we have heard back, but we're waiting for more detail. We don't know if we're in definitely or not yet, but they have received our application. So yeah, that followed the instructions, and at the bottom, you can't really see it. But also at the bottom, we are still reviewing volunteer applications and will contact everyone who has submitted their application soon. So if you submitted a volunteer application, you'll be hearing back soon also. So yeah. That is the CitizenCon booth application ending soon.
That's right.
And they even tweeted it too, so it's similar detail. Oh, and one more thing. I heard about this last night, but yeah, evidently they're teaming up with Atmo Esports to bring Fight or Flight to CitizenCon 2953. Whether you're looking to participate or spectate, find out what you can expect from this high-octane competition taking to the show floor this year. This is a Fight or Flight. So yeah, I don't know.
Is that?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm curious because is this going to be a competition that's going to be live at the event? Is that what they're saying? That's what
they're saying. Yeah, it'll be at the venue at the convention center.
I remember DC Universe did that one year when they had their little live stream kind of con thing. They had their little competition there.
But did they have like a different community org run it, because if you go to the website, it says like buy your tickets now, so it's like almost like a third party, reseller.
No, are you talking about how the way it looks, the purple ticket thing?
Well, you can just go in there and it just brings you to the RSI site and stuff like that. But it's an interesting way of doing it. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
like if I go to Soul Citizens and if you guys had like, oh, come check out, Digital Bar Citizen, and it brings you to Star Citizen,
right.
instead of like bringing you to Eventbrite or something like that. It just I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
Oh, well, I'm looking at it now because I didn't go there before, but just basically, Alex, Dude, thank you for the bits, and also I want to thank
Oh, okay. So
Matt Cooley, thank you for the 100 bits also. Thank you for that. So yeah, go ahead.
So this looks like a sign up to be able to participate in it, though.
Right.
That's what it looks like. Okay.
Yeah, that's all out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the tickets prices, though.
Yeah, it's if the tickets are in there somewhere, and it brings you to like the RSI tickets.
Yeah, and it kind of has that purple that purple kind of magenta, hueish color on the back on the back of it in a way.
You're making me pull up the website.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm looking at the nope, don't want to do that. Thank you. So I'm looking at the link right now. Fighter Flight comes to CitizenCon for 953 to get more information. Oh, you're talking about this thing right here, the purple thing.
Right.
Oh, okay.
It makes it look like it's because when we first saw it, I was like, wait a minute, I got a different ticket. Hold on.
No, it's the same ticket because I have it here.
Ticket, yeah.
Yeah, it's using their color scheme versus the website color scheme.
Exactly. Right.
And that's a perfect segue because I had this page up and I wanted to say, yes, premium tickets are VIP tickets are still sold out, and the normal tickets are still available. So they haven't sold out or stopped selling them yet.
Just make sure you don't tell fastcart, whenever those premium tickets go on sale.
I have my ticket, so I'm good. You don't have to worry about me.
I'm just saying, whenever the next time it does go on sale, we just
in 4 years or 3 years or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't tell them about it, so that way he cut you in line. He does some type of stop freezing your internet or something. Anyway.
You know what? And when at CitizenCon in LA, I'm gonna roll up. I'm gonna roll up next to you and then go past you and say I'm cutting line again. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh wow! Really? Okay. All righty.
Mars Japan, thank you for the subscription for 22 months. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, did I hear right that either is it Atmo Esports or is it the Daymar Rally is supposed to get their own servers to do it in the future? Is that something I heard?
I don't
recall that, so I can't really comment. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so that is the CitizenCon news for this week. Tickets are still available. Yeah, so the RSI Launcher has an update, 1.67 to 1.66 release note. There's a hotfix in order to correct an issue related to acknowledged model and detection for Linux users. Fix, launcher closed itself while installing the game, correcting an issue where launching from PTU will result in platform authentication error. If you find more bugs with Launcher 1.67, this category is an intro console called Launcher 1.6.7. So yeah, there's a new RSI Launcher. Evidently they fixed Linux stuff. I'm surprised they got I'm not really surprised because that's one of the things that they said. I'm surprised that there's so many people using Linux that they decided to issue a fix for it just for Linux users.
I didn't know what my machine was doing. It was like re-downloading the whole game. So I was like, whoa! If I have to reload this thing, I'm just going to do a fresh wipe. So I wiped it, and I did a fresh install.
How many gigabytes is the whole install now?
I think it's like 93 or something like that.
Just for one, not both GTU and live, just for the live.
Yeah, just for live. Yeah. So,
wow. Yeah. Okay. It's a long time ago. People were up in arms when they said that Star Citizen or Squadron 42 or one of the games. One of the developers said, I want to say 2015 for this 2017, one of those years. He said that the full game would take 110 gigs.
Yeah, you can forget about that now.
What year are we talking about?
Forget about that.
I want to say 2017. If someone can look it up.
They were well.
One of the developers said the full game will be about 110 gigabytes.
Yeah. Listen, somebody said full Call of Duty is around 250 gigs. Jeez.
How much is that? Is audio?
You know what? Audio is well.
No,
I mean,
that's a meme because there was one game he had like 53 gigabytes and FLAC audio, non-compressed audio.
Yeah. Well, who did that? That's uncompressed audio. Are you serious?
No.
Well, again, even Jedi Survivor, which is an RPG or whatever you want to call it, that's 155 gigabytes. So, I mean, it could be a 500 gigabyte game. I mean, as big as they want to get it, really. So who knows?
As big as they want to get it, I don't think it'll be 500 gigabytes. I think it'll be 200, 250. That's my guess. Don't quote me. That's my guess. I mean, I think it'll be well above the 110 that they predicted a long time ago. Put it that way. You shall see, though. But yeah, that is the release note for 1.6.7. Black Giant Legion 6 terabyte. No, I do not want to download 6 terabyte. That'll kill my bandwidth.
God.
All right, so this is okay. The Foundation Festival contest winner. So this is from Jake Acapella. This is especially difficult for us to narrow down the winner, as you all put together some amazing guides will feature on both the Welcome Hub as well as the social very soon, as well as on social very soon. Oh, social media. That's what it meant. So new players can reap the benefits of your hard work. Sorry. Our top 3 favorite guides are, this is from Cosm Cage, Right Mining Quick Start, you got a link there, Rusty X Nails, Hacking the Common, and the third one is Gradius Valkyrie, Intro to Salvaging. Happy Foundation Festival, see you on in the verse. So yes, congratulations to the winners. And as far as I can scroll up to see what they won. First place got a Crusader Mercury Star Runner with LTI. Got also a Drake Cutlass with LTI, Cutlass Black, and an Aegis Gladiator with LTI. So congratulations. All those came with Foundation Festival paint. So yeah, congratulations to the winners. Anyone read any of the guys that may have to go through and watch some of those? No?
No, I didn't look at any of that.
All right, then. Yeah, congratulations to the winners. Moving on. Okay, so some of the questions and stuff like that I found on Spectrum and Twitter, because there's no IRC. So, will Master Mode improve server performance? This is from Scrub 420. The question is kind of a bait, but this is a sentiment that I've seen across Spectrum and Reddit. What I've seen, people are saying that if flying ships at high speed, 1,000 plus meters per second, will degrade server performance on some level. How true is this? And will Master Mode and the average speed being brought down help server performance? An official statement from a dev would help clear things up, but if you are noticing, just let me know. This is from Yogi Clat, CIG. He says no, or they say no, sorry. Hit results make it better when the combat speed come down, purely because the distance offset will be smaller, but it had nothing to do with server performance itself. So they don't expect a server performance because of lower speed. Or no, then the high speed does not affect server performance. It could be read either way. Any thoughts about that? No? Okay.
I didn't expect Master Mode to affect server FPS or anything like that. Not like this, if it's gonna die from a 30K, it's gonna die from a 30K.
Oh, Black Guy Legion, I love you for that comment. Thank you. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but thank you for that comment. You made me laugh. So up next we have from Spectrum. Okay, so let me scroll up here to get the full thing. So this is from Hawk Nest. Do you want a cinematic experience? Then do so. This simple thing. And he got a open a screenshot. And then he says when you a quick before and after a screenshot. So this is before the top one. And this is the after, the bottom one. That's a little bit saturated, but I can see it looked better, but it's a bit oversaturated. But what they did was, please change the graphic. Please change the following in the graphic setting: gamma 0, brightness 75, contrast 75. So I think the contrast might be too high for me, but personal preference.
I will say this. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say what Chris Frame Smith said. Quoting here: I usually play the video setting before I play with the video setting before I start a new pack and stick with the settings. Dig that. You give a YouTube link. One suggestion: I like to look. Done very well, and they very well and recommend adjusting your own graphic settings a bit to find something to suit your personal taste. So, like I said, that's probably a bit too high the contrast for me. But your balance may vary. So, what are we going to say first?
No, I was going to say the first one. The very first, right? The first one he puts up there kind of has like, even though it's more of like a Aces, kind of a flatter like log look to it, which is actually better if you. I don't know if that's what they're using in CIG or whatever, but it's better when you bring it into like a DaVinci or something like that to color.
Okay. And that is the before, and this is the after. Again. And the rest of the screenshots look pretty good too. Let me click on this one. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It's kind of dark, but yeah. Click on another one. Yeah, that one looks a bit oversaturated. That one looks like cartoon almost. Like I said, you can adjust the settings for your benefit to get to what you want it to look like. But yeah,
it's like an anime.
Bad link. What is a bad link? Hold on. Did that link work?
Yeah,
All right.
I got it.
Oh, okay. All right, so yeah, do you want a more cinematic experience? Do the simple thing, like you said. But your mileage may vary, or change it to your personal preference. That's my recommendation.
Or you could do like what Haskahan and do the reshade.
That's true also. Yeah, everyone, all the content, not all of them, but a lot of content creators have their own thing and specifications that they do for their own stuff. And some people like them, and you can copy them for your own benefit. So yeah, that's the great thing about this community. One of the great things. Okay, so is it me you're looking for? I missed this. Pops, we missed this, man.
Oh man, what did we miss?
We missed it. So, did you know that there are 8 different types of hot dogs to try on the verge?
Okay.
Show us what hot dog you're getting to celebrate Hot Dog Day today. That's what Don yesterday, in fact.
Really?
So yesterday was Hot Dog Day.
You know, it was funny. I was at the store today, and I went to the aisle, Pops, and I was looking at some Sabrett hot dogs to get. But then I said, nope.
Okay.
I was like, nope, because if I get hot dogs, then I know I got to get a bun, which means that's hard. Or we could have did hot dogs, pork and beans.
Oh, pork and beans. Oh, okay. Yeah. I hear you. Boss lady, shame on you. I'm tempted to let that through. I'm gonna let it through.
Really?
That's what boss lady says. Oh, anyway. So yes, we missed our hot dog day, National Hot Dog Day. So I hope you had a hot dog yesterday to celebrate.
Oh boy!
Or double dogs, if you prefer.
Okay, so I know this is going to probably cause a big controversy. Okay, so hot dog with sauerkraut. Do you put ketchup or do you put mustard on it?
I don't use sauerkraut. I skip to sauerkraut. So neither.
Let's start a flame war.
No, we had too many of those already. But moving on to Star Citizen this week. I don't want to read that part. I want to read. Oh, we covered that already. But basically, on Wednesday, we covered it already yesterday. You got CitizenCon update. So yes, that CitizenCon update were the booth and the volunteers thing that we talked about. Thursday is our last week without Inside Star Citizen. So next Thursday, we'll have an Inside Star Citizen again. And on Friday, we have an RSI newsletter. Plus, this Friday, concept artist Alberto Petronio, Tumblestorm, RSI Link, Great Cat UTV, will be live showcasing his process in creating vehicle concepts. So I think that'll be a good show. What will we make for us? A flying saucer, a food truck, a unicycle. You can tune in to watch on twitch.tv/StarCitizen at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. UTC to find out more. So yes. And the Fundraising Festival is still underway until July 31st. So check out Star Citizen Live tomorrow, and we'll talk about it next week.
Cool.
Oh yeah, those are the other stuff I put up. But yeah, so I think that's about it. We have our Machinima. There's no ISC, like I said, so it's going to be a shorter show than normal, but that's okay. But this Machinima is a continuation from last week because it took 11 months for them to get from episode 7 to 8, but it only took them less than a week to get from episode 8 to 9. So this is from EE Studios, Star Citizen Machinima Overclock episode 9. So 21 minutes. Hope you enjoy.
I'm in control now.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
What happened?
Your first regeneration. That's what.
I want those memories wiped now.
Trauma carries over, I'm afraid. It's called gap damage.
That's bullshit. You know it, and so do I.
I know that trauma goes far deeper than just the mind. Also, protocol.
Forget protocol. She shot me point blank with a fucking machine gun.
It could be worse. One of my patients was almost vaporized by a bomb. Woke up in a seizure. Couldn't see anything. Took months to get it out of his system.
A 2-second memory wipe would have saved him the trouble. And you.
Only temporarily. As we say in the regen biz, one man's trauma is another man's treasure. By the way, I can get you a great discount on a post-regen therapy retreat. And some of the best drugs on the market, especially since you had a traumatic death. We call it our PTSD partner plan.
Congratulations on your first regen. Empire Health Services is offering a 10% discount on recovery therapy.
I don't care. I just want to close my tab and get out of here.
You can now purchase a platinum regen plan for a friend or loved one without insurance.
No.
This allows us to create a complete organic regeneration of an individual, post-mortem, even if only a small fraction of their DNA remains intact. Nuclear blast got you down? No problem. We'll bring you back around.
Good to know. I decline all offers.
I'll have to speak with my manager, sir. Just one moment.
You're watching Hubware Galactic, I'm Oliver Zark here with breaking news. The enormous increase in Ninetales activity within the Stanton system might be linked to mega conglomerate Blue Triangle, one of the Verse's leading innovators in advanced computers, radars and analytics systems, now under investigation by UEE security forces after classified information was leaked from within their systems. Reports indicate the company has been meddling in some sort of covert cybernetics research program involving the unauthorized reproduction of human and hybrid human clones, potentially linked to the Ninetales themselves. Blue Triangle Chief Operations Officer Deborah Walters had this to say.
I can assure the UEE and the people of Stanton that Blue Triangle will assist with any and all investigations related to these matters, and that our company has no dealings with criminal organizations or activities, especially the Ninetales.
While it's unclear whether or not the source of this information leak can be trusted, it's also been confirmed that Blue Triangle has suffered a series of well-organized tactical and cybernetic attacks, one of which involved the deployment of a tactical nuke on one of the remote bunker facilities. Rest assured, the UEE isn't taking any chances and is in talks to mobilize a specialized military task force to ensure its foothold in Stanton will not be rivaled anytime soon. Stay tuned.
Ava.
Welcome to Time Trials Week, where aspiring racers risk life and limb for a coveted sponsorship slot in the big leagues. It's been brutal out there, folks. Only 2 remain out on Miner's Lament today, Red Rocket and the Rad Nomad.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Chasing fate around each turn.
Look, don't take this the wrong way, sis, but how long you think we gotta fight this little war of yours? My human ass is getting old. I can't keep up with that robo-ass of yours? Don't get me wrong, it's a nice ass. Wait. This brother thing's got me all conflicted.
Our job is already done. It's in the advocacy's hands now.
The advocacy? No way those pussy-ass civilians are gonna take on a Ninetales army.
We've already given them a head start. All they need now is a chance.
Hell, the Dusters would smoke Ninetales scum way better than those weekend warriors.
This isn't about smoking Ninetales. It's about subverting the machine by empowering the people trapped inside of it.
Oh, you mean send them into the slaughterhouse? Are you telling me this whole thing is about some power to the people bullshit? Fuck the people. It's every man for himself out here. Hell, look at us.
Exactly.
Whatever. Let's hand this shit over so I can reinvent myself as a rich asshole somewhere with a beach. How much money we gonna ask for the intel?
No money.
The hell you mean no money?
Diplomatic immunity for exposing the Ninetales. And citizenship for you.
No, fuck that. I want the money.
You deserve a better life. This is your chance.
Ouch. Looks like Rad Nomad has consolidated out of here.
You mean to tell me this was an inside job?
Doc told me it was subsidized. Didn't realize he was working for the Ninetales on the side.
Unfucking believable. One man's moral compass goes askew, and the entire company's reputation is on the line.
I can help rebuild your reputation, but we need to stop her first.
How can I trust you? You've already undermined us once.
Not intentionally. Check the files I sent you. It's all there.
I'm all ears.
I want a task force. I need to be able to lock down airspace and deploy ground teams if necessary.
No.
A heavy bomber would be nice too.
Absolutely not. No more bombs and no more reckless endeavors.
I won't be alone this time.
You're right. You're just going to get the others killed with you too. Have you lost your mind?
I'm a decorated Army combat vet and ran one of the Verse's most capable military contract groups for years. Now that I've seen how she operates, I can stop her.
And what if you don't?
Then you'll get to meet her one day, and it won't be pretty.
Is that a threat?
No, it's a promise. Your call.
She's practically a ghost now. How the hell do you plan on finding her?
You guys gave me a tracking beacon. Free upgrade for first-time buyers.
Hello? Who's there?
The one who set Stanton on fire.
I'm just her brother.
What do you want from me?
You're a man of the people, a man of honesty, integrity, a symbol of truth.
Go on.
You got ties to the advocacy, right?
Of course. What is going on here?
The Nine Tails used insiders at Blue Triangle to mass-produce their clone army. We have intel on the location of their facilities.
Great. I'm sure Stanton Security would love to hear all about it.
The people of Stanton have been imprisoned by its greed for too long. With this intel, they can defeat the Nine Tails and regain their purpose outside of the corporations that have oppressed them for so long.
Why not tell the advocacy yourself?
If anyone's going to empower the people of Stanton, it's you. Hell, even I felt inspired when you ditched HBN after that scandal and started your own shit. Big dick energy, dude.
And if I refuse?
Nothing will change.
What do you expect in return?
Diplomatic immunity. And citizenship from me.
That's it?
And a clean ride out of here while we wait for things to run their course. And maybe like 100K.
Quiet.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Because I know how much it hurts to be betrayed.
Good evening, I'm Oliver Zark. More breaking news tonight as the Advocacy launches a series of coordinated strikes on underground Ninetales cloning facilities after receiving a massive leak of intel regarding their whereabouts. The source of said intel leaks is still unknown, although the person or people behind it are being lauded as heroes by the people of Stanton. Not only has all of it been accurate, but a civilian-driven advocacy force has been able to prove themselves to be more effective than both local Stanton Security and the UEE Navy combined when it comes to undermining such a massive threat within the Stanton system.
Finally, the people of Stanton can stand up and fight for themselves without having to wait for all the red tape that comes with the usual UEE nonsense. We're really making a difference on our own terms now. And that's really powerful.
I haven't felt a sense of purpose like this since my time in the UEE Navy. To see the people of Stanton to be the ones to rise up and stop the Ninetales, this is something really special. It really puts a fire in our hearts. We really can make a difference out here, and that's something.
Although local megacorporations have been feeling the strain of having so many of their workers out in the fight, they're encouraging a safe return by offering all sorts of work benefit packages and perks to those involved. It turns out most of the advocacy members have responded with letters of resignation. And inspired by this, many other civilian workers are looking for greener pastures as well. If there's one thing that I've learned from all this, it's that the power of our corporate business ventures can't compete with the power of the people. How about that? For Hubwire Galactic, I'm Oliver Zark.
Never been called a hero before. Kinda cool, actually. So, what system you thinking we're gonna head to next? Heard Ellis was pretty nice.
We're not finished.
What?
Read this.
What is it?
The truth.
I thought you already told me the truth.
Safe haven.
What?
Not what. Where. A civilian transport will meet us there, once we're done.
We don't have time for this, Ava.
The only way to leave this place behind is through there.
No way this is true. No way a place like this is real. Tell me it ain't real.
I'm sorry.
All the stories I told myself about why I was an orphan, none of them were as bad as this.
It's okay. You're not alone.
How do you make any sense of this, Ava? Our whole lives feel like one big fucking mistake.
You're not a mistake.
They threw us out like trash.
You're not trash.
Yeah? Then what am I?
My brother.
Never been so happy to see a cutter in my life. Let's get out of here. Oh, shit. Time to bug out. Let's go. The fuck are you doing? They're gonna kill us!
Not us. They're coming for me.
Boss, Reaper 1, airspace is clear. Good. Hammer team, proceed with strike. Good copy, Hammer. Inbound IP Bravo.
Ava, please, do this for me.
I am.
Looks like she's got company. You mean collateral. We gotta go! Now!
Go, now.
Target acquired. EID. Confirming cleared hot on wings level. 5, 4. Hell was that? Wishful thinking. Jesus. 3, 2, 1. Bombs away. Get me boots on ground. I want to make sure. Whatever you say, boss. Blast got you down? No problem. We'll bring you back around.
Thank you for calling Empire Health Services. How may I help you?
Yes, hello. I'm a PTSD partner. I'd like to purchase a platinum regen plan.
Hello.
You must be Jake.
I am.
Come with me, please.
Detective Monroe?
That was a long time ago, kid. What can I do for you?
I'd like to talk with you about Safe Haven.
Okay, it's safe. How do you feel?
Confused. What the hell are we doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
You don't remember this place.
I think you've had too much sun for one day, dude.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Come on, it's happy hour in Lorville.
Not much of a drinker.
Really?
How about a smoothie instead?
Deal.
That's my girl.
All right, we are back from that excellent Machinima. Dang, that was pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to go in order from... I'm a Kusanagi. What are your thoughts?
That was pretty damn good. Yeah, I mean the way they put stuff together is really top notch. I mean like the racetrack scene. Putting that one little scene together with the consolidated Outland, and they were like the consolidated like out of here, and it was just like man, they had to like come up with the whole thing and then have them and then crash the ship at the same. I mean, just the whole way they go about it is fantastic. They take up so much time to create set pieces and positioning. It's just phenomenal, and the screenplay is really good. It's just really good too. So yeah. I like to see what happens to her because I think I don't know. I kind of think she's like, the last comment made me think she's like, there's something going on that she knows who she is, and maybe he's thinking that he wiped her brain or something. I'm not sure. I want to see where it goes.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, the way it seemed like it almost seemed like it's a season or series finale, but there's no telling with these guys. So who knows?
Yep.
Face to face. What do you thought?
Yes. I mean, very well done, as Admiral said. I think it's like I said, we spoke to Nate, and Nate, has a very good background in cinema and everything like that. So, I mean,
You're a little quiet. Can you get closer?
Oh, hello. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. My microphone is pulled away. But yeah. No, Nate is definitely has a background in cinema. And definitely looking forward to more. I mean, I don't expect anything but top notch from them,
Right. Thank you for that. Northern Trooper, you there?
I am. I think somebody please help me. Aren't they're still doing some work on the the FOIP, right? Like they had that on the progress tracker to kind of upgrade it. If so, I cannot wait to see what they'll utilize that for with this Machinima.
Mm-hmm. FOIP 3.0, I guess. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but what are your thoughts about any other thoughts about the Machinima?
I think it's criminally underrated. A lot more people need to see this. I would be really interested to see him, the creator, get on some of the talks and just kind of go through his process.
We had them on a while ago on one of the Soul Citizens on Sunday. Check out. Well, yeah, I have to get to the specific video, but yeah, check out the YouTube on Soul Citizen. You'll be able to find them.
Ooh, I'm gonna go look for that.
Cool. Pot in face. How about you? What are your thoughts?
Oh, I mean, what everybody else said is great. Natronics is, excellent work producing this.
Well, let me ask you this, Pops. What was your favorite moment in this episode tonight?
Actually, when he dropped the bomb, I caught a glimpse of the closed caption, and it said he dropped a mom. So, I was like, okay, yeah. So I thought that was kind of funny. That was my favorite part.
My favorite part has to be the insurance salesperson after the fact, trying to get him to upgrade his regen insurance. Because I can just imagine something like that happening in the verse, or like some NPC doing that to you in the verse. I think that's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to say, I think we have to rename Ava to One Punch Ava, because she knocked her brother out with one punch. Just like that. One Punch Ava.
One Punch Ava.
Kuznak, you want to say something?
Well, you mentioned the insurance lady, and I just thought it was funny when she changed her voice. She's like, "Hey, how's it going?" Then he's like, "I don't want any of your plans," and she's like, "I'm just gonna have to check out with the manager." And, it was just funny. It was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she worked for Comcast.
What was
Say
that?
again?
They should work for Comcast when I was like, you want to cancel your plans. Like, oh, let me get my manager.
Yeah, I was surprised to see Jock Media and Ava meet. I mean, I was not expecting that, but I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that was the first time I've ever seen them meet.
When you guys
The two universes coming together.
It's bound to happen.
And the detective at the end, the brother talking to the guy, that was a one-off episode that the EE Studio did called a detective story. So if people want to get more background on that, I recommend going back into EE Studios and checking that out. So you get some background on why his role was nostalgic or had some meaning, put it that way. No, I'm a little confused about the end, because I'm pretty sure that was Ava, but I'm not too sure about her mental state, put it that way, a memory state. Yeah. Anyone want to take a guess on that?
Her memory state?
Yeah, that's supposed to be Ava at the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but so like, when or where, because she doesn't even drink, so she's not an alcoholic or anything. Because remember, at the beginning of the series, she was heavily drinking and stuff like that. She said she doesn't even drink, so I'm trying to figure out how old is she in her memory now.
Okay, I just put it a little bit together. So when the salesperson was talking to him, he mentioned that, we can pull somebody together even with like small genetic samples. So when he went and like for like friends and family or whatever, if they don't have insurance. So he went and found, like, I don't know, a glove with her hand in it or something like that, and then brought that back and regened her, and now she's there. The question is, like, does her imprint remember everything that happened? That's the way I take it now.
Okay, thank you. I didn't catch that. Thank you.
That's the way I'm taking it. I just was thinking of that, yeah.
Yeah, it does make you
I have spoiled it. I have spoiled everything for everyone here. So.
No, that clears stuff up. Thank you for that.
Yeah, it does make you
right.
think about how Star Citizen is going to handle that regen process. Is it something you're going to have to go from time to time before you die and have your memories, placed in something? Because just like Admiral just said, they're going to regen you if they find your hand somewhere. And does your hand hold your memories?
Ooh, it's like Lilu from Fifth Element.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well,
humans are not that advanced. We don't have everything in our DNA like that, unfortunately.
Wouldn't it be more of your reputation? I would assume. Because
Ava has a pretty bad reputation, so.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, so really, like what you were saying, Pops. Like your memories, like the memory is really you.
Yeah.
So you remember whatever the heck's gonna happen. Somebody shot you. You just don't. You regen. You gonna know who somebody shot. You just go try to find out who it is.
Yeah, because your memories are you. Your body is just a vessel for who you are.
Yeah, well, hopefully, I mean, like I said, that looks like a series finale to me, but who knows? It could be something more coming down the line. So, we have to see what's up with Ava in the future. All right, so I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna get back to the St. Jude challenge that we have up going on. So yes, we're trying to raise money for St. Jude Children's Hospital. This is for charity, obviously, for children. But to get people to donate, we have certain incentives for people to win. When we reach certain milestone, our ultimate goal is to reach 10K. I'm not going to go through each of these again, but our ultimate giveaway is the Endeavor Master Set. Shoot, I don't know why I still have jumping now. I thought I took that out. But anyway, so yeah, the Endeavor Master Set is the $10,000 giveaway that we have planned. But we have until October 22nd or CitizenCon weekend in order to reach that. So hopefully we can generate some more money for Children's Hospital. And before I forget, I have to remind myself, there's a Chicago Bar Citizen. We advertised it previously on Soul Talk and Soul Citizen. It's hosted by Megan Eliana. It's supposed to be on in July, but they moved it to August 26th. I don't have a picture for that, unfortunately, but August 26th is the new date. But it's good. Should be in our Buzz Citizen channel for the more information. Or maybe she'll tweet out more additional information when she get it. But the July date is no more. So if you're planning on going in July, wait till August. Okay. And we just had a virtual citizen, so I don't have to advertise that anymore, but it was a lot of fun. But on Saturday, Soul Voices returned because we couldn't do it because we were doing the Bar Citizen. Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UTC. Soul Voices come talk to Griffin. It's more one-on-one, where he covers topic from Spectrum, Reddit, or something from the industry in general. It's always a fun show. So that's Soul Voices. That's part of PodChat or Podcast Saturday. That starts up at Soul Voices at 3 p.m., Captain Table at 6 p.m., and Relay at 9 p.m. Convert all those to your local time, please. And I'm going to throw this up, and I should have done that while I was talking with the other thing, but I didn't think about it. So give me a moment here. There we go. And on Sunday, our show will be Visions, Dreams, and Realities. Soul Citizen, 8 p.m., 7/23/23. This is where we're going to talk about Chris Roberts has a vision of what he wants to do. Players have their dreams of what we want to do, and then you have to end with the end result of reality of what happened. So in this instance, Griffin provided the carrot. You're supposed to have a staircase, a power staircase, and everything inside of it. And that was part of the dreams that the players had. but in reality, it turned out not to have that, and it turned out to be a bit more chunkier than was people expected. But yeah, that is Sunday's show. Other examples like that. And I want to thank everybody for joining me. Thank you, Evan Kusanagi, Face to Face, Northern Trooper, and Popping Face. Thank you, everybody in chat. And thank you, Griffin, for posting the link. If you want to become a soul bro, soul sis, or soulmate, soul sister member, have the privilege. Click the join button below. Follow us on social media with social listening with the S on the end everywhere. If you want to support us, you can buy merchandise, but I do recommend you donate to the fundraiser instead. Be sure to hit like and subscribe or follow, depending on what platform you are. Hit the notification so you can tell when we're live. And we are going to raid Smashley. So send Smashley out there. And with that, peace, love, and soul. Oh yeah, I'm doing Flight to Wedding tomorrow on People Radio. So sorry about that. Yep.